before turning to the weather, we begin tonight with our top story. A Marietta man was sentenced to 27 years in prison for attacking two women in 2019. Jonathan Hearn was sentenced to 27 years in prison after attacking his girlfriend's mom and sister while heavily intoxicated. Hearn was originally sentenced to 14 years in 2020 after pleading guilty to felonious assault. Due to a technicality with his original plea, he was able to vacate his guilty plea and be retried under a not guilty plea. He was tried in February for 2 counts of felonious assault, 2 counts of attempted murder, and 1 count of endangering a child. The jury found him guilty on all of these charges, and he was sentenced to serve 27 years in prison. Following his release, he will be required to undergo post-release supervision for at least 5 years.